Hello, everyone. Thanks for logging in to CBSColorado.com. Time now for a few extra minutes with Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee Garett Bolles. And we were just talking about on the show all these amazing things you were doing. And I want to pick it up where you left off, talking about your new center.
Yeah, so my new center, Bjorn and Bolles Training Center. We're going to train speech pathologists to learn more about apraxia, to specialize in apraxia. The curriculum is going to be called I Am King, which is for my son Kingston. He was diagnosed in 2021, which is a motor mouth dysfunction where the brain doesn't send signals to the mouth to make sounds. Where we learn by hearing, they learn by muscle memory. So it's the first one in the world. Our first training session will be in June of 26. We have about 20 people signed up. Hopefully we can get about 40 people in there. It's about a 3-day intensive training center. Because, when you go to school to be a speech pathologist, you only learn about apraxia one day out of a 4-year program, which is crazy. And about 1 in every 1,000 kid has it, so it's pretty rare. It's about 75. If you take our whole stadium, there's about 75 people in the entire stadium, which is not a lot of people at all. And so it's been awesome to be able to have him inform on my foundation, and it's been amazing to be able to get back to that community and help the families that are in need.
That's so incredible. And you have been through so much in your life and in your career, but how does your son inspire you?
Everything. When I grew up, obviously my father wasn't the best father, and being able to get back to my son and be able to show them what a father is and to love him and to cherish him and appreciate him and give everything that he needs to make that he's successful. It hasn't been easy to watch him grow up and watch him go to speech every single day for 30 minutes. He comes home tired. He doesn't want to talk to you, and now he can hold on full conversations. He can have conversations. He can talk to me. We can communicate with each other, and it's awesome to watch him just shine. And in school and in sports and in speech, it's truly a blessing to watch him just be that. Being a dad is a passion of mine. I love it. I love my kids. I love my wife, and it's a great time in the Bolles house. It truly is.
That's beautiful. You're an incredible family man. And, Kingston feels like he's always been a member of Broncos country from day one when you lifted him up, right? He's always been it. So it's beautiful to see you and your family growing up. But, I do have a request. I feel like we need another funny video from Natalie. We haven't had a spoof in a while.
She probably has one up her sleeve somewhere.
Okay,
she has someone up her sleeve.
She's just cooking one up.
Oh, she posted that one of me diving on the ground and belly flop. So that was pretty.
I like the one where you slipped in the garage.
Oh, the ice.
Yeah.
Colorado is icy. You don't even see it. And then I slipped and fell, and garbage goes down. I'm like, oh, my goodness, love. She gets me every time. I love it.
We love it. We love the Bolles household. A little bit. Let's switch back to football. You're going to Kansas City. You guys are on such a heater, but you've actually never won in Kansas City. I haven't won in Kansas City since 2015. So I feel like the past few years, you checked all these boxes off. What would that one mean?
Awesome. It'd truly be awesome just to quiet those fans. Obviously, they've been a rival for us. We've had some really close games there, obviously, last year. But we're going in there to win. We're going to go punch them in the mouth. That's just what it is. We're going to get this nasty taste out of our mouth that we had on Sunday. And, all of our dreams and everything's in front of us. We can still claim the 1 seed. We can win our division. So we're going to go in there and punch them in the mouth and give it our best. Obviously, we wish they were full strength just so they can't say anything about it. But I really don't care. A win's a win. We smacked them in the mouth last year in Denver to clinch our playoff spot. We're going to do it again.
Yeah, there's no asterisk by a win. A win is a win.
Yep.
Is a win. One thing that's really impressed me about this team all year is you guys just go about things the right way. You don't get too high. You don't get too low. So I feel like I know what this answer is. But what is the mentality the rest of the way? As you know, that everything is still, you control your own destiny.
Obviously, we want to clean up what we needed to clean up. Obviously, there's some things that we can do a lot better. But, we were in that game until we weren't in the game. And, it got away from us. Obviously, we wish it didn't. But, this team's full of winners. It doesn't matter how we win. We didn't start off the way we wanted to, with 2 close wins. And then we just found a way to squeeze some wins in and then went on this 11-game win streak. But it's right where it needs to be. The passion that we have for each other, the love we have for each other, the way we train, the way that we want to be around. We don't want to leave the building. We want to be there and just continue to win. And, obviously our O-line and D-line is so special to this organization because we're so tight. We push each other to be the best, and we attack each other, and we compete every single day to make sure that, each position group's ready to rock and roll when we play on Sundays or Thursdays this week or Mondays or whenever we play. Obviously, this team goes as the O-line goes and the D-line goes. And, obviously the D-line can break the sack record, which is amazing. And obviously, we've given up the least amount of sacks. And so I truly believe that we have the 2 best units in football, and it's definitely paying off.
Amen to that. I want to ask you about R.J. Harvey and how you've seen him kind of grow and develop, especially stepping into a tough role with J.K. going out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a freak of nature. I mean, obviously that touchdown he had on Sunday was awesome to watch him sprawl, but he reminds me a little, Alvin Kamara, a little Darren Sproles. He has that burst, he has that agility, and it's amazing to watch him just grow. He's so calm and composed, and he's just a ball of sunshine. He truly is, and I truly mean that. Like he's smiling, he's loving it, and we're lucky to have him. And obviously we drafted him where we drafted him, which is a blessing because he could have gone anywhere in the draft. And to be a Denver Bronco and to have him here and to watch him run, he runs so hard, he learns, he gets better and better, and the sky's the limit for him. He can be one of the best backs in football, and I'm excited to be able to block for him for many years.
You're the longest tenured Bronco. You've been through so much. You're one of the leaders on the team. You're one of the faces of this franchise. What's this like for you, thinking about, young Garrett, you came in, there was Vaughn, there was all those guys. Now you're that guy, that leader that a lot of guys are coming to. What's that like for you?
Well, all those guys told me that I can be here for a long time. They all believed in me. It was just a moment of time until I changed my attitude and my demeanor. And I had to change. I truly did. I not only just football, but I had to change as a man. I had to become better. I had to become a better husband, better football player, better everything. And when I did that, it truly just has paid off. And I had to learn. Obviously I didn't grow up the way I wanted to grow up, so I had to learn to be a dad. I had to learn to be a husband, and for my wife and my kids, and that's my truly passion. So I focus on that. I got my mental right. I got my spiritual right, I got my football, my technique right, and then the sky's the limit for me.
An amazing person, amazing player. You really are, Garrett. Christmas time, what's the best gift you ever got?
The best gift I ever got? Ooh. Well, my wife and my kids are probably the best gift I've ever received.
That's a pretty good answer.
Best gift? My wife always gives me something crazy.
Does she?
Oh, yeah. Last year, she got me a coin that said Garrett, and then I flipped it over and said Natalie. Okay. So anytime we get in an argument, we flip it. Wherever it lands, if we have to go to dinner, if we have to make a decision. So
I like that.
I got to pull that out again.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Flip it, and it's like, hey, your turn, you're choosing.
You know what? That's a good idea. It solves any arguments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just make it real easy. Flip the coin.
Natalie wins again, man.
She does win. It was pretty funny. She's like, this isn't a big gift. You may not like it. As soon as I got it, I was dying laughing. I was like, this is the best little thing ever.
That's fantastic. I love it. Keep that in the back pocket. Garrett, this has been such an honor and a privilege tonight. Thank you for taking the time.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate you having me.
What a treat, guys. Thanks for logging on. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.